Disclaimer. These are thoughts, insights, fears, and dreams. This is 100% open, honest, unfiltered, and uncensored. We're here to share my experiences, not to be politically correct or to avoid upsetting you. If you can't handle this, turn away now. You have been warned. Have a nice day, and don't forget to subscribe.
Hey y'all, welcome to Confessions of a Single Dad. I'm Matt, and this is where I come to y'all to ask you for advice on dating and life, seeing as I've been out of the scene for the past 16 years. Normally I come on here and I rant about something. A little bit of a rant, but I have a question for you. How many of y'all are single? Okay. How many of y'all are okay with being single? Now, how many of you, on a regular basis, lament being single? When I first became single, I was like the latter. I lamented it. I hated it. I woke up every morning rolling over, putting my arm where my wife used to be. It hurt. But I realize that's part of the process. This video is for the latter group. The ones of you that are okay with being single, great, you're ahead of the curve. Those of you that lament being single, I have a theory as to why we go through this. There's many reasons, but I try to keep these videos short. I may later do a series on these. But the basic of it is we are all conditioned. I didn't realize this till my best friend was talking to me. He's 10 years older than I am, and he's gone through a lot in his life. And there have been times where the only thing to get me through a day was him and his wisdom. Sometimes it doesn't always sink in the first time. I have to hear it 2 or 3 times from 2 or 3 different people. But generally speaking, 90% of the time, he hits the nail right on the head. He told me one day that literally from birth, we are conditioned that we are expected to look for happily ever after. This confused me, and I've spent a lot of time thinking about it. I spend, on average, 10 hours a day alone in a truck. I'm in and out of bars all day delivering beer, but most of the time it's hurry up, get in, get out, so I get done and go home. But I get a lot of time to think. One of the things that, when I thought about this, it just finally clicked one day. We are taught from birth that we're supposed to look for happily ever after. Think of every fairy tale you've read. Aladdin, Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast. Beauty and the Beast is the big one. Here you have a savage man who needs a woman to bring out his good side. The Little Mermaid. You have a woman who dreams of grander things and completely gives up her life to be with a man. Aladdin's got a little bit better of a story. It teaches you not to worry so much about status. Unfortunately, that lesson is lost on a lot of people. There are still a lot of men that will not date a woman unless she's drop dead gorgeous, and there's a lot of women out there that will not date a man unless he makes a butt ton of money. But I digress. Every one of those stories ends happily ever after. Now, I'm not a big fan of the movie Frozen. I have a little niece. I've seen bits and pieces of it. Thank God I have not had to sit through the whole damn movie. But that and the remake of Sleeping Beauty, Maleficent, I liked the message of those movies, and this message may have missed a bunch of y'all. It was that you do not need a man to live happily ever after. Now, I'm not a big one for uber feminism. I do believe men and women are created equal and they should be treated equally. But what I like about it is from the relationship standpoint. It's the first real Disney movies that taught you don't have to be with somebody to be happy. You can be happy with the people that love you that you already have. Your friends, your family. So when you're sitting there and you're thinking, God, it sucks to be single. I'd love to have somebody to cuddle with. I'd love to have somebody to go out and do things with. I just want to lay in bed and scratch your head and have somebody to have sex with. You know, whatever it may be. You can be happy by yourself. There's literally nothing short of the companionship, that one particular kind of companionship that you get from a significant other, that you can't get elsewhere. I guess what I'm trying to say, guys, is break the conditioning. If I can do it after being conditioned my whole life, spending 16 years with the same person, my entire adult life, I can wake up tomorrow and just be thankful that the good Lord decided to let me wake up, that He blessed me with good friends, great family, a roof over my head, clothes on my back, food in my stomach, a decent job. Take a look at your life. If you're not happy single, you're not going to be happy in a relationship. Only you can make you happy. Just like only me can make me happy. I know people tell you that, but I'm living proof that it's true. I do these videos to try to learn, but I also do them to try to help and try to inspire. I hope that, people can look at my journey and see something of it in their own journey. Maybe you just dated a dude for 8 years and he's the love of your life and he decided to leave you for another woman. Maybe you watch this and you realize that, yeah, life does go on. Things do get better. You may not realize it today, but I promise you, it does get better. Like us on Facebook. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm going to keep these things coming. I love doing them. I love sharing with y'all. Leave me some comments. Leave me some feedback. Let me know what y'all would like to see. I'm making what works for me. But like I said, I'm here to help you too. I'll see you later.